ಈ ಸಿದ್ಧ ವೈದ್ಯಂ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿಯಾಯಿತು. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇವರು ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಒಂದು ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಗಳ ಒಂದು ಬಾಧೆಯನ್ನು ನಿವಾರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಇವರು ದೇವರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿಜ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಏಂಜಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಾವೇನು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ, ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟೋ ವಿಷಯಗಳು ಕಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಒಂದು ಏಂಜಲ್ ಥರ ಬಂದು ವಿದಿನ್ ನೋ ಟೈಮ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಏಂಜಲ್ನ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಎಸ್, ನಾನಿವತ್ತು ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಎಲ್ಲರ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ನಮ್ಮ ಸತ್ಯ ಸಿಂಧುಜಾ ಗಾರು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಶಂಕರ್ ಗಾರು. ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್.
Nice to see you.
Same here, ma'am. Same here, sir. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಸಿದ್ಧ ವೈದ್ಯಂ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಆಗಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗೆ ಹೈದರಾಬಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜನರಿಗೂ ಪರಿಚಯ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಇದು ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆನೂ ಇದೇ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಏನಿದು ಸಿದ್ಧ ವೈದ್ಯ ಅಂತಂದರೆ? ಮೇಡಮ್ನೇ ಕೇಳೋಣ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಿದ್ಧ ವೈದ್ಯಂ?
Siddha Vaidyam, it is like very ancient science where like we used to practice, like all our ancestors, generations used to practice that. It is like a way of life. Just to be happy always, is be in the routine and without any problems, leading the life to a purpose where we took birth like that. So Siddha Shastram is completeness, we can say in one word. Living happily without any issues or like effects of diseases, everything like that.
Wow, that's nice. And ಇವರ ಪರಿಚಯ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಇವರು ಇದು ಮೊದಲನೇ ಜನ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಈ ಒಂದು ವೈದ್ಯನ ರೂಢಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿರೋದು. ಎಷ್ಟನೇ ಜನ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಇವ್ರನ್ನೇ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
36 generations it is.
36ನೇ ಜನ್ರೇಷನ್ ಇವರು, 36ನೇ ತಲೆಮಾರಿಂದ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಿದ್ಧ ವೈದ್ಯಂನ ರೂಢಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
We are so blessed to practice that.
Yeah. So how did you get that interest, to get into the Siddha Vaidyam and
it is not people? About getting interest. At the age of 4, even like what to get clarity in the mind at that age, I have been put into the tight training program, which it took like 20 years. And my grandmother is my guru. Like that, first generation, one person will be selected. It is like based on like various reasons, like after checking all that Nadi, Jyotisham, everything. So they'll be selecting like this type of like this girl or this boy will be selected for this, like that they used to select.
Oh wow.
So like that I got selected and my grandmother is my guru.
Wow.
And she used to train me like whatever is impossible should be attempted first. That means like fighting with fear. Like how you should get back your own caliber with normal senses. So like that the training used to be like very tough, related to martial arts and even cooking skills, dance, everything like that. So it is like keeping your mind and body at one go, at one position. So automatically body will be having its own healing capacity, and whenever any problem will be raised to the body, it will be healing by itself. But you should not overreact or over like tempted towards like what is like annoying thing happening. Just this is like a type of fear what we are feeling now. So just to overcome that, there is a state of mind. Like whenever like you don't react too much, like don't worry, then the body
Stay
will
calm.
Automatically it will come to like, it is like the way of life, right?
So it is in our control.
Of course, everything. But we'll be like panicking for unnecessary things a lot more.
Yes ma'am, you ask me about it.
Not only like total generations were like that. And we'll be like always in the running fast mechanical mode, and we are not at peace or we are not at calm side inside. So that is where the tremblances were happening with the body. So that should be like maintained at a particular discipline.
And you say that stress is the main cause for everything?
Yeah, first of all you have to give some rest to stress.
Wow, this is like
so
rest to stress.
Stress is something like misunderstanding or lack of understanding. That it is a state of confusion, that's what I mean. And even the stress is a word where we are listening from past like 10 years. Before that, no stress at your I think your childhood there is no stress at all, right?
I wanted to say that. ನಾನು ಚಿಕ್ಕವಳಿದ್ದಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಕಾಯಿಲೆ ಏನು ಅದೇನು ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಫಾಲ್, ಐ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಅಪ್, ರನ್, ಐ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ. ಬಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೇಟ್, I don't have the energy for anything, ma'am. Or probably I think I have fixed that in my mind.
Too many things in the mind.
Yeah, exactly. My mind, for example, I'm sitting here, but my mind is somewhere else. My mind is running there. I'm thinking of my son, my husband, my career, my stage, everything.
Yes,
so I'm not focused. I mean, I think that is a basic thing that everybody are going through right now.
Of
or
course.
maybe because of the competitive world.
Hardly it is it's just a thought. And here we are not here to say something to get on control on thought. It is like just you observe, don't absorb that. Even if you think about your son, your husband, your work, whatever it is, nothing will make much difference sitting here thinking about that, right?
Correct.
When it is needed, you'll be there always.
Correct.
Likewise, if whatever the problem, it is like overthinking. Too much of like the thinking pattern was changing the chemical in the body itself. So it is not a healthy symptom. When you relax, only things will come, and if it is needed, you react. Otherwise, you leave off. Correct. That should be the natural flow of the any system, human system.
Correct.
And the way you eat, the way you sleep, the way like lack of exercise, everything, you are not like properly maintenance was not there, right?
Yeah.
And too much of like hurry-burry things.
Correct.
So first of all, we have to give some rest to stress.
That's a beautiful line.
Automatically, the mind and body will be like, it will be there in the own function, like how it used to be before also. So we are panicking the body, we are panicking the mind unnecessarily.
Correct.
So too much is like the worst part.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, from now on, yes.
ನಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡ ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ಪೇಜ್ ನ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಫಾರ್ ಮೋರ್ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಬೆಲ್ ಐಕನ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ.